What's up and welcome back, Wargamers. I'm Michael, this is Dave, and this is Battleshock Wargaming Studio. We're getting ready to play another exciting game of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Dave, tell us what we're doing today.
Well, first of all, I'm very excited to be back in the studio. It's been a long time since I've been here. I've had some personal stuff going on, and I am very excited to get back into the amazing game of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. So today the matchup is going to be Beastclaw Raiders versus Slaves of Darkness, and both of these armies are mine, so I don't really care who wins. I win either way. I am excited about the changes to Beastclaw Raiders. Getting some extra mortal wound damage makes a lot of sense with these big giant monsters, especially because they are a little bit more fragile than they used to be as far as defensive goes. This is a very interesting list with 5 Stonehorns, and then you got Kragnos in there, so it should be a blast. Michael's running some Be'lakor, Chosen, and Knights, some of the fanfare favorites of the Slaves to Darkness, so it should be a really, really fun matchup today.
I'm really excited for it. If you guys are new to the channel, thank you so much for joining us. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff so that we can keep bringing you awesome battle reports every single week. Big shout out to all of our channel members who go above and beyond to help support the channel. If you're interested in seeing what our membership service has to offer, hit that join button down below. Get access to extra battle reports every single month. So with all that being said, let's take a look at the lists we're playing today.
Today we are going to be running Ogor Mawtribes. We are going to be running the Beast Handlers sub-faction, which means that I am going to be doing extra mortal wounds on the charge. These guys got a nice little buff with the last balance update, so they're going to be doing lots of mortals. My general is going to be Kragnos, the End of Empires. He has a ability where I can add +1 to the dice when I charge, so we're charging on 3d6. He can ignore spells, and he also does tons of mortals, especially into monsters, when he charges. He is an absolute beast in combat with his giant mace, doing tons of damage. In his regiment, we have 3 Stonehorn Beastriders. All 3 of these are going to have Blood Vultures and Harpoons. They do mortal wound damage, and they have a Monstrous Rampage to hopefully help me out as well. In the 2nd regiment, we have a Frostlord on Stonehorn. He is going to have the Artifact of Power Elixir of the Frostworm, which means that once per battle in any shooting phase, he can do some mortals on a d6 and then heal himself for that many wounds. He also does lots of damage with his Frost Spear, charge damage. I mean, it's a Stonehorn, what can you say? And then in his regiment, we can now include a Huskard on Stonehorn, which is absolutely amazing. He knows all the prayer lore, so he can give a ward out, he can let things move faster, running and charging, and he also can do Pulverizing Hailstorm for some damage. This is 1990 points, and it is 2 drops. I'm excited to see how it does. Let's see what Michael brought.
Taking a look at the Slaves to Darkness today, I'm taking 2 regiments in the battle formation Godswrath Warband, which is going to allow me to defile some objectives and hand out D3 mortals, and my manifestation lore is the Krondspine Incarnate of Ghur. My general today is Be'lakor, the Dark Master. This 2-cast wizard has an ethereal save and is a medium fighter, and he has the ability to say no to a unit and turn it off for a whole turn. We have a reinforced unit of Chaos Chosen. This unit should be able to just murderize anything that it touches, and then it's going to be able to fight twice and murderize it again. I'm rocking a reinforced unit of Chaos Knights with some points increases on Varangard. I'm thinking Chaos Knights might be the new pick. We'll see how they do today. They get +1 to rend and damage when they charge. Hanging out in my 2nd regiment, we have the Chaos Sorcerer Lord. This 1-cast wizard is pretty okay. He hands out a 5-up ward on a 3-up, which is pretty good. In the Objective Monkeys category, we have 1 unit of Chaos Warriors. They're just going to be hanging out, getting punched in the face, maybe standing on objective, and that's about it. Next, we have 1 Chaos Chariot, just a standard Chaos Chariot. This thing's going to be running around trying to get the flanks and things like that. And then making its channel debut for the very first time, we have a Ghur Beast Chariot. This thing is basically just like the other one, but when it powers through, it can do an additional D3 mortal wounds. Ooh. That's it for the Slaves to Darkness. Let's see what the mission is today. Our battle plan today is Feral Foray. This is a 6-objective mission, and our territories are split down the center the length of the table. The twist today is at the start of the battle round, each player can raid 1 objective they control in enemy territory. An objective that has been raided cannot be contested or controlled for this battle round. The underdog can raid an objective in enemy territory that they contest but do not control. Each player scores victory points at the end of each of their turns as follows: 2 victory points if you control at least one objective, 2 victory points if you control 2 or more, 2 victory points if you control more objectives than your opponent, and 4 victory points if you completed the battle tactic that you chose to attempt this turn. Very excited for this battle plan, so let's see who has initiative. We're about to get into it, but before we do, this is the part of the game where you comment down below. Who are you rooting for? Is it the new Slaves to Darkness in their brand new shiny battle tome, or is it the updated Beastclaw Raiders with all of their mortal wounds? We're both 2 drops because you have a new sub-commander, so that's pretty cool. I won the roll-off. I'm making you go first. What's your battle tactic?
My battle tactic is going to be to take the flanks. Can do that pretty easily with a couple units of Beastriders. My other option was to seize the center, but I really don't feel like putting 2 units in the center of the board with the mobility and the damage output that Michael has out of those Chosen and those Knights. So that's what I'm going to do. This is going to be my Honor Guard. So this Beastrider is going to have a +1 to hit because he's a monster.
The prized beastie.
He's the prized beast, yes. I only have 1 prayer to do, and that's going to be my whole hero phase.
Sweet.
So I'm going to try to do Keening Gale, and we're going to try to put it on this guy so he has a run and charge. It goes off on the 6. I am going to give it to him so he can run and charge.
Okay.
And that is my hero phase. Do you have any reactions?
No reactions for me, so we can go right in to movements.
Let's do it. Okay, we're all done with my movement. I needed a 2+ to get my battle tactic, and I rolled a 1. So I'm going to fail my battle tactic. So I just plugged this hole. I'm going to make it hard for Michael to take the flanks without getting countercharged on this side. The Frostlord is just barely touching this objective and blocking it from anybody getting over here. And then we have our Stonehorn Beastriders, Kragnos, and the Huskard standing on the other 2 objectives. Over here on the far side, I did use a command point for an auto run. So I've got a pretty doable charge to try to pin into some Knights and maybe survive through a combat to keep them from doing nasty things to me later. And we have a tiny little bit of shooting coming from the Beastriders right here and the Huskard. This Beastriders is going to shoot into the Warriors with his Blood Vulture. This is a 2 to hit. It misses. And then he has his Harpoon Launcher, which is a 4 to hit, and it misses. And then we are going to shoot a Blood Vulture into the same unit. Actually, you know what? Let's shoot the Blood Vulture into the Knights on the other side. And it misses. Oh, nope, actually it hits. And 3 to wound, and it misses. Good times,
Good
shooting
talk.
complete. Let's charge. We're going to charge with our 1 Stonehorn Beastrider. He's seeing red. He gets an 11, so he's going to go in. Okay, 2 things to do right here. We're going to do some mortal wounds on a D3. It's 2 + 1 + 2. So that's going to be 5 mortal wounds into the Chaos Knights.
Super easy.
Okay, and then on a 3+, I'm going to have a 6-inch pile-in, and it fails. We're going to do an all-out attack here before we attack with the Stonehorn Beastriders, and we're going to start with the punches and kicks. This is going to be 6 attacks, 3s and 2s, no rend 1.
All at defense.
Okay. 2 saves, no rend.
Fail them both.
Okay, single damage. That'll be 2 damage. Let's go with the Stonehorn Hooves. We'll get 5 attacks with that. This is going to be 3s and 2s again. That's going to be 4 saves at -1.
Fail 3 of those.
Okay, that's going to be 5 damage.
He's dead.
Nope, I'm putting all of the attacks are going into the Knights, not the Chariot.
Oh.
Stone Horns, Rock Hard Horns. This is 6 attacks, 3s and 2s. Everything hits. And then let's go for 2s. Everything wounds, -2.
All right. So you idiots better make a save. failed 2 of those.
Okay, that's 8 more damage.
Chaos Knights are going to activate with their lances. 7 at -1.
5s. We're going to fail 3. We'll shrug the first damage we take because of Stone Skeleton, so he's going to take 2 wounds.
And then the hooves. 2 more. No rend.
Fail 1.
Single damage.
Okay.
And then we have the chariot. We have the great blade. Nothing from the great blade. The whip. Nothing from the whip. And then the hooves. 2. No rend.
Save 1 fail. He takes 4 damage total. I scored a mighty 4 points. I do not hold more, and I failed my battle tactic because I rolled a 1 when I ran this dude who needed a 2+. I did, however, kill half a unit of knights. The changes to the charge is very nice. More importantly, I pinned the knights because they get extra damage when they charge, and they are his fastest unit. So, made the best of a bad turn. We'll get to go underdog next turn, extra command point, sure, whatever. And that's it. So we're going to get into Michael's turn. I have 2 command points to his 3 because I did an all-out attack and an auto run, and he did an all-out defense.
Battle tactic is we're going to fight with 2 units and don't die. And we're probably just going to fight that thing. And then start of hero phase abilities, we're going to draw from the Nexus Chaotica. This might just be hero phase. I'm pretty sure it is. It gets 2 power points. We're just going to stick that over theirs. Almost all of our casts, like our things, are out of range. So let's go ahead and do the Chaos Lord, trying to summon the Krondspine Incarnate. No. And then how about Be'lakor giving a 3d6 charge onto the Chosen. That goes off on a 7.
Okay.
Be'lakor has another cast, but everything's out of range. I can't enfeeble anything, and I can't do mortal wounds to anything. So that's it for my hero phase. Any reactions from you?
I have no reactions.
Cool. We're going to get into movement.
Let's do it.
Movement phase is complete, and I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not a big fan of, but I'm leaving that side of the table, and then I'm just focusing over here. I pulled out the chariot so it doesn't accidentally die, and it took 3 mortal wounds on the way out. So that one Stonehorn is just still wrecking my face.
He's done 25 damage so far.
I have no shooting to do. You had no reactions for me.
Nope, holding on to my 2 command points down.
So we can get into charges, and we're going to start with Be'lakor, looking at a 9.
He gets it.
9.
There you go.
I don't have to send Chosen in.
Yeah. Rampage time.
I have none.
Doesn't he have a rampage? Oh, it's if he gets charged.
It's not if he gets charged, it's just in his turn, or it's in your turn. You got rampage?
I do not have a rampage. I need to charge for a rampage.
Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and start with Be'lakor.
Okay, I will do an all-out defense, obviously.
Blade of Shadows from Be'lakor. 3 at Ren 2.
This is going to be a 5-up. Fail 2.
2 damage piece.
Okay, so we're going to take 3 damage because we ignore the first one with Stone Skeleton.
And then our Fell Claw and Spears. Take 1 at Ren 2.
We're good.
Okay, now you may activate.
Okay, we're going to put all of our attacks into the Knights. Punches and kicks on 4s and 2s.
All out defense. Going
Okay.
down to 2.
Make 2 saves. No rend.
Save those.
Okay, and then we're going to do D6 attacks for 4 with the hooves. 4s, 2 hits, and 2s. 2 wounds, -1.
Save 1, failed 1.
That's going to be 1 damage.
Okay.
And then we've got the rock hard horns, 4s and 2s. Perfect math on all of those. 3 saves, -2.
Saved them all. 3s and 3s with the lances. 4 at -1.
Looking for 4s. Fail 2. We'll take 2 more damage. He suffered 9.
Hooves. 2 from the hooves.
Save 1, fail 1. So he
Single
suffered
damage.
10.
Slaves to Darkness have completed their turn. We score 8 points. We hold 1-2, not more. We completed our battle tactic of fight with 2 units and don't lose any. Maybe wanted to actually kill that guy, but not a terrible plan being stuck there. I'm pretty far away, and we're going to get into the turn roll for battle round 2. Good luck to you.
Good luck to you. I'm going to go ahead and take the turn. So we'll be back for battle round 2, Beastclaw Raiders. We're back for battle round 2. Beastclaw Raiders, we're going to get into it. I have 5 command points to Michael's 4 because I am the underdog. Score is 4-8. My battle tactic is going to be attack on 2 fronts. I'm going to go take these 2 objectives right now and then maybe kill some stuff. We just have 1 prayer to do. We are going to try to do Call of the Blizzard on a 4. It fails. That's my hero face. You got anything?
I do. We are going to Dark Master on Kragnos.
Okay.
So I'm just going to say no to him for a little bit. I'm going to spend 1 command point going down to 3, and I'm going to cast Spite Tongue Curse. And goes off on a 6, and we're going to try and do some mortals to the guy I'm in combat with. Goes off.
Okay.
And you take 3 mortals. You ignore 1, so you do 2.
So I suffered 12 wounds of 14. That's okay. He's there just pinning. I'm pretty sure he's going to die. Yeah, that's the end of the hero phase. So let's go ahead and move. Okay, we're all done with my movement. I went over and seized this objective as part of my battle tactic with the Beastriders. The other Beastriders are staying within Kragnos' aura, so they can try to get a 3d6 charge. The Frostlord and the Huskard are just going to hang out with Kragnos for some counterpunch later because Kragnos is currently under the Dark Master's grip. And then on the other side, we just have the Beastriders. They're dead. It doesn't matter. So we've just got some quick shooting to do. We're going to start with these Stonehorn Beastriders right here. We're going to do Blood Vulture into the chariot. It misses. And then we're going to do the Harpoon into the chariot, and it hits. 3. It wounds, -1.
Fail it.
Okay, that's going to be 1 damage. Okay, into the Warriors. We're going to do the Blood Vulture. It hits, and then 3 to wound. It misses. And then the Harpoon. It misses. And then we'll just stay on them. We're going to do 1 more Blood Vulture. It hits. It wounds. No rend.
David.
Perfect. Okay, charge time. We're going to charge with the Beastriders into the chariot. 4. We're going to re-roll that, going down to 4 command points. That's a 7. 7's good. Charge damage on the chariot. 5 mortal wounds.
Easy. It has like 1 wound left.
Okay, the other Beastriders are going to charge on a 3d6 because they're in Kragnos' aura. They're going to get a 20.
20 is impossible.
It's a lot. 14, my bad. I can't do math, you guys.
15.
15. Okay, it's something like that. Charge damage with the Beastriders. 6 mortal wounds.
Rampages?
On a 3-up, I'm going to pile in. Yep, I'm going to pile in 6 inches with those guys with him. Add d6 to the pile-in. It is not a 6-inch pile-in. My bad. So we're going to go ahead and activate this Stonehorn before he dies. He's battle damaged, so his rock-hard horns are only going to have 4 attacks. We're still going to all-out attack because we want to try to kill some more knights before he goes. We're going to go out swinging. So this is going to be 3s and 2s going into the knights.
All out defense.
Okay. Make 3 saves, no rend, so you're on 2s.
Go 1.
Single damage. D6 attacks with the Stonehorn hooves. For 1, it's going to be a 3 and a 2. Hits. Wounds, -1.
Feel that.
That's going to be 1 damage. And then we're going to do 4 attacks with the horns. 3s and 2s. Make 2 saves, make 2.
Fail them both.
That's 6 damage.
Do you want us to pass any of these saves? No.
No.
Just fail them all. Chaos Warrior is getting ready to activate. We're going to fight that Beastclaw Raider right there. We have the Bringers of Desolation, so we're getting +1 attack. So we have 3 attack speed with our rune-etched weapons. They are crit auto wounds. Any reactions?
Yeah, I'm going to do an all-out defense because of that crit auto wound that you have.
Okie dokie.
Bring me to that 4-up save.
11, -1.
4s. We fail 5, so we're going to take 4 damage. We're going to fight into the chariot. We're on a +1 to hit because of my honor guard ability. So this is going to be 6 attacks with the punches and kicks, 3s and 2s. Make 4 saves, no rent.
Dead. Bellicor is going to activate with his Blade of Shadows into the Beastclaw Raider. 1. Run 2.
We're good.
And then 2, run 2.
Fail both of those.
2 damage apiece.
Dead. D-E-D.
Do you want to do a 9-inch pile-in, or?
We're going to pile in with the Stonehorn Beastriders. He's going to get an 8-inch pile-in. All right, the last Stonehorn Beastrider unit is going to fight with punches and kicks. I'm not going to do an all-out attack, so 4s and 2s. 1 wound.
Fail it.
Single damage. And then the hooves for 4. 4s and 2s again. Make a save at -1.
Fail it.
3 damage. Rock hard horns. Make a save at -2.
I just realized your pile-in move was illegal, but we...
Why?
Because you can't move further away from me.
Why not? I thought I just have to stay in the combat range.
You pick one unit that you are moving closer to, and then you have to stay in the combat range of everything.
Oh, gotcha.
So, like, if
That's
you're
fine.
in with multiple units, then you can swiggle around.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go like this.
How many saves do I have?
You have 1 save at -2.
Fail it.
And there's 4 more damage.
We're doing great.
My turn is complete. I scored 10 points. I hold 1/2 more and completed my battle tactic of attack on 2 fronts. I killed 7 warriors and a chariot. Pretty good trading going on. I did finally go down with my Stonehorn Beastriders. It was nice that he got to lift a couple more knights before that happened. Michael is free, but he is in 1 quadrant of the board, and I've got some pretty good positioning. I've got 2 command points to Michael's 2, and we're going to go ahead and get into his turn. Michael, battle tactic, good sir.
Battle tactic is going to be attack on 2 fronts. We're going to try and do the same thing that he just did and take 2 points that we didn't control. And then we're going to touch this place of power here with Bellicor. And he gets +1 to praying or spell. And then we're going to power up the Nexus Chaotica. And it gets 2 power points.
Okay, up to 4, which is nothing yet.
No, it's +1 to cast.
Oh, it's +1 to cast. Nice, nice, nice.
But I'm probably going to not use the +1 to cast right now. My Chaos Sorcerer Lord is going to put Oracular Visions onto the Chosen. They do not get a 5-up ward, which is, this is definitely when we need the 5-up ward. And then they are going to pledge themselves to Slanesh. So we can get that 3d6 charge. Everything else is out of range. And then we're going to try and bring out the Krondspine Incarnate from Bellicor. Comes out on 12.
Sweet.
We're just going to use him like a big-ass screen. That's it. None of my other casts are in range. Reactions for you?
No.
Perfect. Let's move.
Let's do it.
Movement phase is complete, and the swirl of death has begun. We're coming around this side of the table, and we're going to try and start maybe burning some objectives and things like that. Our Chosen are going to have to go fight that one Stonehorn, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but we got to do it to get a tactic. And then our Knights and Bellicor are over on this side. We auto-ran with Bellicor, and then you threw a...
2-inch redeploy with my Huskard. I wanted to get a bigger one, but it didn't, no.
Just to keep this guy out of the way.
Yeah, keeping him honest. If he goes over there, I might kill him, but who knows?
Yeah.
Like, he might get a charge and do some damage, so we'll see how it goes.
Speaking of charges, we're into that right now because we don't have any shooting. So let's go ahead and 3d6 charge with the Chosen.
Choosy doozies, going
A
14. 14.
Needing a 12 with Krondspine. No 12.
Okay, well, makes combat simple.
Yes.
Let's go look at it.
Chaos Chosen, we're going to spend our last command point to all-out attack.
And I will do my last command point to all-out defense because it's the bottom of the round, so might as well.
We have 8 in range. Yep, so crit mortals.
Okay, that's 11 damage, and he's dead. So you can stop. Stop! He's already dead!
Slaves to Darkness have completed their turn. We completed our battle tactic of attack on 2 fronts, and we defiled this objective in our home territory right there. And boy, howdy, instead of defiling that one, I want to defile this one.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a good chance that this one's not going to be able to be defiled again. Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Yeah.
We got 8 points.
Got another Stonehorn.
And then we're getting into the roll-off for Battle Round 3.
Let's do it.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you. Okay, you have choice.
I am going to take the double, and then we get to see what all of the new doubling rules have an effect in the game. So we'll be back for Battle Round 3, Slaves to Darkness.
Let's do it.
Battle Round 3 is upon us. Slaves to Darkness are getting ready to go. No battle tactic for me since I'm doing the double. So we get to do some start a hero phase stuff. Nothing. I moved away from the place of power. I'm going to draw from the Nexus Chaotica. Get 4 power points, so it's up to 8. Very helpful. And then we're going to try and put Oracular Visions onto the Chosen. Now they have a 5-up board, which is helpful. Mm-hmm. Be'lakor is going to try and enfeeble foe. It's a good start. On a 10.
No one bites.
Does he have a spell ignore still?
Are you within 18 inches of him?
Yeah, I just measured it.
Okay. 3-up spell ignore. It goes off.
Cool. So that's, what is that, minus to hit? Subtract 1 from hits. And you cannot have a critical hits.
Okay.
All of our other spells are going to be outside of range. So that's it for me. Any reactions?
I'm just going to pray with my Huskard. We'll bank the 4.
We'll move.
Okay, let's do it.
That's it for the Slaves to Darkness. We've completed our movement phase. We're just rushing forward as fast as humanly possible. Mm-hmm. And you threw a redeploy?
2 inches with the Huskard, just bringing it back a little bit farther. And then Kragnos is chilling. I have 3 command points left, so I could potentially do a counter charge and then still hang on to an all-out defense and try to mitigate the damage here. Chosen are going to go rinse that Stonehorn. I don't really have an answer for that right now, so it is what it is.
So let's do some charges. Let's start with the Chosen, get them out of the way.
Mm-hmm. 8's good.
8's fine. Chaos Knights are going to charge in. 7. We're going to re-roll that. Going down to 1. There we go.
That's good.
The Krondspine. I don't know why I rolled 3d6.
Either way, he's in. You only need a 3, and you got it.
Whee! And then we'll go ahead and charge with
Be'lakor.
4 is not good.
I am going to countercharge with my Frostlord, going down to 1 command point. 6 inches is good, I believe. It looks like we're just out, so the countercharge fails. And we get into monstresses. I have none.
I also have none.
Okay, let's activate. Shocking no one. Last command point, all-out defense.
All right, our Chaos Chosen on the other side are probably going to use their fight twice right now.
Okay.
They have to declare that now. These Chaos Chosen or Chaos Knights are going to activate. We have 4 attacks piece because of Slanesh, and we're up to Rend 3 right now. 3s and 3s. 4. -3.
This is going to be 6s, and then 8 damage, and then 5s. He's going to take 5 damage.
And those horses. Two.
Fail 1, 5 up board. Takes another damage. So he's taking 6. Okay, this Beast Rider is full health, and he's a prime beast, so he has +1 to hit. Any commands?
No.
Okay, we're going to do 3s and 2s. Make 4 saves, no rend.
Fail 2.
Okay, and then you have your 5 up board.
Yep, I'm just going to hold this.
Okay, and then the hooves for 1, and this is going to be 3 and 2. Okay, -1.
Fail, of course.
3 damage.
Yep.
And then the rock hard horns, 3s and 2s. Make 2 saves, make 2.
Save those ones.
Okay, and then you have your 5 up wards on the 5 damage.
Take 2 damage.
Cool, we almost killed one.
6 attacks from the Krondspine Incarnate into Kragnos, hitting the horse. Take 3? Yeah, Rend 2.
5s. And he'll take 6 damage, and then 5s. He'll take 3 more, so he suffered 9. We're just going to put everything into the Krondspine. Let's go with Tuskbreaker first. This is going to be 3 attacks, 4s and 2s. That's a crit for 2 hits, so everything hits.
You don't crit.
Oh, that's right, I don't crit.
I enfeebled you.
Yeah, those did hit still, and then 2s. 1 at -2.
Fail it.
That's going to be 1 damage.
Take a damage.
Okay, the Dread Mace, we're on 4s and 2s because of the Enfeeble Foe. Three at -3.
Go right through.
That's 12 damage.
How about some wards? Okay, he's dead.
Okay. I wanted to split there, but no. Okay, let's go look at my poor Beast Rider.
Chosen.
7 damage so far.
3s.
I'm just gonna roll those. Okay, Michael, if I fail 4 of these, he's dead. Oh, look at that, he's dead.
Cool.
Cool. Who would have thought?
Slaves to Darkness are finished their turn. We score 6 points. We hold 1 to more. No battle tactic because we took the double. And we've slipped out of the headlock, and then we've put the Beast Claw Raiders into a headlock. Kind of tried to pin them up here a little bit. Getting to your turn. Battle tactic.
My battle tactic is slay the entourage. I'm going to finish off those knights. I've got to do 10 wounds. I think I can do that before combat even begins, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop the Mawpot. I double checked. When you pop the Mawpot, it does heal friendly units, so we're going to heal Craggy for D3 for 2, so he's going to go to 7 suffered. And then I just have 1 prayer, which is Pulverizing Hailstorm. I'm going to pick a point on the battlefield, wholly within 12 of me, and each enemy unit within 3 is going to take D3 mortal wounds on a D3. And if the roll is 8+, they're going to take double that damage. I have 4 banked from before, so on a 4+, it's a super cast. It is a super cast. We're going to pick right here, in between these 2 bad boys here. We're going to start with the knights. Nothing happens. And then we're going to go into Be'lakor. Be'lakor takes 6 mortal wounds.
Take 6. I'm going to spend my last command point. I'm going to rally Be'lakor.
Okay. Probably a good idea.
He heals 1.
Nice. Good job, Be'lakor.
Nicely done, you idiot. Let's move.
Let's do it. Okay, we're done with my move. I have 3 models. I moved over the top of this unstable outside of 3 of the knights. Kragnos is just going to stand there. He's relatively safe now for another turn. And then the Huskard just stood right there. He's just going to charge straight in. We have 1 shooting attack to do. It's going to be a Blood Vulture into the knights. 2 to hit. It fails. And now we can charge. So we're going to charge on 3d6 because they're in Kragnos' aura. Let's start with the Frostlord on Stonehorn. He gets a 14, so he's going to go, hey, let's do mortals to the knights. They're going to take 4 mortal wounds. Now we're going to charge with the Huskard, same thing, 3d6. He's going to go in. 4 more mortal wounds into the knights. Okay, charges are complete. We're going to do some monstrous actions. The Huskard is going to use Everwinter's Goad. And I'm going to roll a dice for each friendly and enemy monster within 3. So for Kragnos, no. For himself, yes. He's going to have crit 2 hits for his companion weapons. And then for the Frostlord, no. And then the Frostlord is going to do Earth-Shattering Charge. I'm going to inflict D3 mortal wounds onto a target. We'll pick the knight. 3 mortal wounds. And then we're going to move 2d6 with Fly for 10. And he's going to hop onto the other side, standing on that objective. Perfecto. And that is my monstrous actions complete. And then you've got your Be'lakor monstrous.
See if he can fight first. Nope.
Okay, the Frostlord on Stonehorn is going to start with his Frost Spear. If I inflict any damage with this, it is going to reduce Be'lakor's attacks by 1. And we've got 4 attacks on 4s and 2s. 1 hit, and then 2. 1 wound, that's -2.
Feel it.
And 3 damage.
Take 2 damage.
Okay, so his attacks are reduced. And then we'll go with the Stonehorn's hooves for 3. 4s and 2s. 2 wounds, -1.
Save 1, fail 1.
I don't know why I'm saying -1. 1 damage.
Just because. It's still good to know.
Okay, I do not have crit 2 hits with this guy, so this is just going to be 6 attacks, 4s and 2s. Five saves, -2.
I fail 4, so he's going to be very dead.
That's 16 damage.
We have to see like half 6s. Dead.
D-A-D. Okay, my turn is complete. I scored 8 points. Michael, give us the final tally real quick while I talk about what happened. So I was able to kill the knights prior to combat. That's what I thought was going to happen. So that was nice. Be'lakor's gone. That's also very nice. I hold these 3 objectives, and he holds those 3 objectives. So we're standing across from each other, playing the Whirlwind of Death, and we're going to get into the roll-off for Battle Round 3. Can't believe it's only Battle Round 4.
It's 22 to 22.
We're tied at 22.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Good luck to you.
Good luck to you, good sir. Okay, Michael.
We will maintain the order.
Maintaining order, we will be back for Battle Round 4, Slaves to Darkness. All right, we are here for Battle Round 4. Michael changed his mind and decided to give me the turn because he doesn't have a battle tactic he can achieve, and we are tied, 22 to 22 right now. Shockingly, I am still the underdog because I haven't taken a double yet, even though Michael gave me the turn. Kind of interesting how that works. I do only have 3 models, but they're mighty. So let's go ahead and get into hero phase. We're just going to try to do, let's try to do Keening Gale and put it on my Frostlord. It fails. And then we are going to rally Kragnos, going down to 4 command points. He'll heal 3. It's my hero phase.
No reactions for me. We can move.
Let's do it. All right, we're done with movement. I'm over here now. Kragnos moved his 10 straight forward at the chariot. Michael threw a 6-inch redeploy with the Chosen, bringing them in. They're 13 inches away. So things could get sticky if I roll a big charge. And then the Frostlord and the Huskard are going to charge the other way. I have 1 shooting attack, and I'm just going to put it into the Chaos Sorcerer Lord over there. It's a 2 and a 3. take a damage, maybe.
Okay, 1 damage.
Okay, he takes a damage. Okay, let's do some charges. We're going to start with the Frostlord on 3d6. He's going to go 17 inches. All right, we're going to do mortals to the chariot. 5 mortal wounds.
It's dead.
And then we're just going to pile in the Frostlord and kill the sorcerer.
Do you want 3d6 with Kragnos?
Oh, I do want a 3d6 with Kragnos. Yeah. Duh. Let's 3d6 with the Huskard first. I don't know if he could even get there. Is 14 enough to go anywhere? I don't think so.
Very unlikely.
I probably should have saved that roll for Kragnos, who would be punching Chosen right now had I done that properly.
Yeah, but you did it out of order.
It's fine. Let's charge toward the Chosen. That's a 9. He's going to re-roll it. That's an 8. So he's going to stand there. And we'll just pile in and kill the sorcerer.
As soon as you pile in, I'm going to lift him.
Okay, he's dead.
Okay.
We're back from my turn. I scored 10 points. Kragnos did not get his 13-inch charge to go mess up some Chosen. Yeah, 10 points. Score is 32 to 22. We're getting into Michael's turn.
Easy turn. We're going to take their lands. It's going to be that piece of terrain right there. And we have 3 command points.
Yep.
We're just going to go ahead and rally those Chosen just to heal them up.
Pull those 2 wounds off, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I'll rally Craggy, going down to 2 command points. He has suffered 2.
That's it. We can move.
Let's do it.
Movement phase is complete. We spent 1 command point, auto-ran the warriors, so they're taking their lands. And then the Chosen walked their 5 inches forward, triggering a 5-inch redeploy from Kragnos.
Yep.
Dave's down to 2 command points. I have 1. No shooting. We can go right into charges. We have a 3d6 charge with the Chosen, and we have a 12 on the Frostlord, and then a 13 on the Kragnos.
15.
Sure.
15's good.
You know what would have been nice, Chosen, is if you still had your fight twice.
Yeah, blew it out on that fucking stupid Beast Rider.
Chosen have made the charge. They're getting into it. One thing to note is the last time I fought with them, I gave them +1 attack. Like they had the banner for the Screaming Flame. The Slanesh banner was on the Knights, not the Chosen. The Chosen don't get the +1 to attack. They just have their 3d6 to charge.
Correct.
They still would have killed whatever they charged into because I popped their fight twice.
Yep, so we're good. No problems there. I'm going to just all-out defense right now. I'm sure you're going to all-out attack with your last command point.
I am. So it's going to be 31 attacks hitting on 2s. So we'll start with 12 mortals.
Okay, I've taken 11 damage. Do 4 more damage, please.
Take that many.
Dead. -1. Dead. He just took 21 damage. He's dead.
Slaves to Darkness have completed their turn. We score 8 points. We hold 1, 2, not quite more because we didn't snag that objective yet. And then we completed our battle tactic of take their lands. So pretty good turn. I'm feeling like battle tactics on turn 5 are going to be really hard.
Yeah.
But it's been good so far. It's we're 30 to 32, very, very close game, and we have very little armies left on the table, which is great. Roll off for battle round 5.
Yes, roll off for battle round 5. Let's see what happens. We will maintain the new order, and I'll go next. So we'll be back for battle round 5, Beastclaw Raiders. Battle round 5 is upon us. The score is 30 to 32. Beastclaw Raiders. I have 5 command points because I'm still the underdog. Michael went with that double. That's been nice. Michael has 4 command points. And we are going to get into my hero phase. Not very much stuff to do. We're just going to rally Krag. Krag's full. And then we're going to try to do Keening Gale with the other guy so he can run and charge. And this is on a 4. He doesn't get it. That's it. What do you got?
We're just going to rally those warriors over there.
Okay.
And we'll bring back 1, which is all I needed.
Enough to get the point. Excellent. We're going to go ahead and move. Movement phase is complete. Kragnos and the Huskard just moved. They're 10 and 12 inches respectively. Michael threw a 3-inch redeploy, bringing him down to 2 command points. I'm down to 4 because I did a rally. And we're just going to do 1 shooting attack from the Huskard on a 2. It hits, and 3 to wound. Make a save, no rend.
Saved it.
Cool. Let's go ahead and do our charges now. The Huskard is going to charge first, I think. He'll get an 8. That's fine. Push him in for me. A far right edge.
Okay.
Yep, that's good. And then take 6 more wounds.
Oh, just casual 6 more wounds.
Okay, and then Kragnos is going to charge in. 13's good. He'll just push straight in onto the objective. Okay, on a 2 up, he's going to inflict that many mortal wounds. 4 mortal wounds. The Huskard is going to give himself crit 2 hits for his companion weapons. On a 3 up, he does. He will go ahead and fire up first on an all-out attack. All right, so we're going to fire up the Huskard on an all-out attack. Michael knows that if I accidentally kill this squad, that I'm going to fail my battle tactic, and he can tie me. So let's see what happens. So punches and kicks on 3s and 2s. Good talk. And then we're going to do the Stonehorn's Hooves on d6 attacks for 5, 3s and 2s.
One crit.
Oh, yep, 1 crit. Thank you, Michael.
I'm rooting for my guys to fail.
Make 5 saves at -1.
Okay, fail 3.
That is 4 damage. Rock hard horns, 3s and 2s.
1 crit.
Make 3 saves at -2.
Didn't matter. I fail 1.
Okay, 4 damage.
We're gonna all-out attack on Kragnos.
Okay. All out defense.
8 mortal wounds.
Okay.
7 -1.
5s. Okay, he takes 18 damage, which is fun.
He's got a ward though.
He's got a
So
ward.
he's gonna take like 6.
Seven damage.
Oh, I was so freaking close.
Man, my wards. Yeah, so he suffered 7. Okay, Kragnos is going to go deep. Let's do the Hooves of Rack and Ruin. This is going to be 3s and 2s. Make 6 saves at -1.
Fail 2.
4 damage. Tuskbreaker, 4s and 2s. 1 crit. Make 1 save at -2.
Save it.
Okay, and then the Dread Mace. 3s and 2s. Okay, 2 at -3.
Kill them both.
8 damage. At the end of the turn, I'm going to use a CP and power through with the Kragnos for 3 mortal wounds. All right, folks, with that turn done, I was able to kill all of the Chosen. I used a cheeky power through to get another objective and end up scoring more, so that was 10 points, bringing me to 42. We're going to go ahead and give Michael 6 points because he can easily auto-run, take this objective. He's got no battle tactic. That's it. So we're going to clean up. We'll be back for the wrap-up and tell you our thoughts on the new Slaves to Darkness Battle Tome and the buffs for the Beastclaw Raiders.
We're here for the wrap-up. We finally made it. It went 5 battle rounds, which is cool with 2 high-output armies. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. I know we did. We're going to talk about it right now. Final score again was 42-36 for the Beastclaw Raiders, which is great because, let's be honest, they've been just languishing at the bottom of the meta for some time now. Yeah. So how do you feel about them with their new rules updates?
Kragnos and 5 Stonehorns is extremely fun. I like how all of the different Stonehorns have different monstrous actions, along with Kragnos. That's really fun and interactive. If you have some experience with Beastclaw Raiders and you understand how to use those monstrous rampages, you can do some work. I did some fun stuff with that today, moving the Frostlord over, getting rid of Be'lakor, using a power through at the end of the game to max score just to make sure that I had secured the win was nice. Kragnos is a tech piece. He does a fair amount of damage, but he's a little bit more paper thin. You did see him take quite a bit of damage throughout the course of the game. I had to rally him. Michael had to make some tough decisions because of my speed and the fact that I had opened up all of the Stonehorns to kind of go where they wanted in the bottom half of the game. I think he did a good job of mitigating damage. Had you won the roll-off on Battle Round 5, you could have went and killed Kragnos, and that would have turned the game on its head. He would have ended up winning by a couple points. But I'm happy what they're doing. The automatic 4 mortal wounds when one of the Stonehorns charges is extremely good. The shooting is absolutely terrible. I hate what they did to the Blood Vultures, but that's okay. That's how they're kitted out, so that's what they're going to continue to use. And I just have a blast with this army. I've been playing it forever, and yeah, I'm glad they did good.
Yeah, I'm really happy that they got a little bit of a glow up. When they came, like, a bunch of times when they'd come in, you'd take 6 mortals, take another 4 mortals, take 3 mortals. Like, it was just really, really, really strong.
It's really nice to punch through pinning units. So that came in clutch when I called out Slay the Entourage and killed those 3 horses before I activated. That gave me the opportunity to take care of Bellicor. That was a really strong turn for me. That also gave me good board positioning. So yeah, I love what they do. They're fast, they're monstrous. They also have the ability to once per battle feast on flesh and do some extra mortal wounds. So that's something that I didn't use this game, but it could have come up. Yeah, I love them, and I love Slaves to Darkness. So let's talk about the list that you took today. What were your kind of shining moments? What do you think?
So the Slaves to Darkness is a pretty similar list to what a lot of players are playing. I went with the Knights over the Varangard because the Varangard have taken so many points increases, and they got punched in the face really, really hard. They still came out, and they still did a little bit, just not as much as I was hoping that 500-point unit would do. Bellicor did Bellicor things. He Dark Mastered at a good time.
Yeah.
And then after you Dark Master him, you just kind of send him in to just hold stuff.
Yeah.
He did not hold as well as I would like him to. The Chariots were a really bad pick in this matchup because I can't power through on Beastclaw Raiders.
Right, and I can just chase them down. 7 wounds happens on the charge almost.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the idea that you had them for some flanking units. Screens would have been nice, though. That would have helped you a little bit more, I think. Maybe even taking 1 more unit of warriors and just trying to screen the Chosen and counterpunch.
We're just missing a couple like key things in the collection for Slaves to Darkness.
Yeah.
Like we don't have Furies, we don't have Legionnaires.
Corvus Cabal are no longer, so that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to say that your MVP is the frickin' Chosen, dude.
The Chosen cleared the whole table twice. They literally went from here to there and back again.
Yeah. And
and killed everything in the army.
I think they killed all 4 of the models that you killed.
Yes.
You guys can comment down below, but I think they did all of the damage.
I killed 1 over here without them.
Oh, that's right, that's right. I would say play of the game for me was in the first battle round when I rolled a 1 and knew I was failing my battle tactic. I just went and pinned the horses instead. So that kept you there for an extra 2 turns instead of charging me because you would have killed that Stonehorn anyway had I got my battle tactic. So that was a really smart decision on my part. Had I rolled a 2+, I wouldn't have made that decision and Michael probably would have won. So a lot of things went right, but I would say that this army now has legs. That army also has legs. Very, very strong armies. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this matchup.
That's it for us. We're going to clean up, wrap up, re-rack for another game. We'll see you all next week for another battle report.